How's everybody doing? I did say that we were done with that, and we were done with that. But now we're on to something else. Yeah, we got some really cool stuff that you guys might want to know. We got demons and exorcism figured out. Now we got another really cool thing that people have wondered. What about this reincarnation shit? Yeah, huh? What is that all about? Yeah, yeah. Turns out I got the skibby on that one too. Yeah, we've just been spending time talking about it and how it works and what happens and why we have reincarnation. Because it seems like they've lived that life and they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. Well, here's the gig. All right, what happens is, see, I told you our soul is stored on, let's just call it a flash drive. It's easiest, it plugs in and once it's plugged in, that means he's granted you life, and you first breath, and you do your time, and you start your boot camp, and then everything you do in that boot camp is recorded on that flash drive. I mean everything. I mean every fart, every damn thing you've done in that boot camp is on that flash drive. All right. Now the time comes and you die. Okay. Boom. It's judgment time. All right. Well, you get into that judgment, and the Father judges you. All right. Now, that's the big point. That's when, I'm going to show you the mechanical side of it. Well, the best way we can understand it, because we don't friggin' know, because we can't be there to understand it. But this is just basic understanding, okay? Yeah. You get judged, and you either get the blinking of nothing, or the hell, or the into heaven. Okay, the hell, yeah, that flash drive, it goes to a special program that torments you. And see, here's the thing about that custom hell that people don't realize is, part of the reason why we have horror movies is one, Jesus started all the ghost and goblin stuff, okay, because people really did start freaking out back then, because spirits and every damn thing, because of what he did. We probably wouldn't have had all that if he hadn't done all this voodoo, but it was voodoo to them and scared the shit out of them. And they started ghosts and spooks and spirits. But the real reason behind our horror movies and why we have so many different varieties is because they want to know what scares the shit out of you. They do. And so everything you go through in life, if your phobia is spiders, dude, oh, that is your custom hell. Okay, yeah, that is exactly what it is. I mean, it's about tormenting you. It's about really making you pay for what you did. It's you've been bad. We're going to give you a spank that really hurts. We're not going to chase you around with daisies. No, that's not going to really scare you, is it? No, no, no. We're going to do what really scares the shit out of you, and that's what horror movies do. They give you a good baseline to what the scares the shit out of you. All right, so yeah, that's that separate program. I'm not here to talk about all that. You dumbasses. I hate even having to deal with that stuff, but we got to. It's only fair. But then there's the blink into nothing. The blink into nothing. That's where the flash drive gets reinserted back into the system, and the next child that's born, they they get that same flash drive. Although they do their own life and their own memories. Turns out we can have like about 100 of them on there. But there gets to a point when there's too many souls have been stored on that flash drive and they bleed over. That's what afterlife or the reincarnation stuff is all about. Because, you have visions of other people's lives. It bleeds over. The flash drive, and we have to trash the flash drive after that. Yeah, that's the last time a soul will be in that flash drive. But here's the cool part: you get the top side, you'll be able to be part of a family. Yeah, there's 100 of you on that flash drive. Yeah, that was my flash drive. I had a memory of that. Well, let's go play it back and see what. Shit, you really did see it. Okay, yeah, we gotta get rid of that flash drive. It's gone. Okay, we gotta get a new one, and that's how that works. But when you get into heaven, you get a new flash drive because the physics are totally different. It's a totally different system, and computer-wise, computer. Just explain it as computer, but it's far more magical than that. But it's a different flash drive. Period. So you still have a blank what you've lived here on this flash drive. It also goes back in, and so just because you've seen an afterlife doesn't mean he was a blink into nothing person. It's reincarnated. It's recycled. That flash drive is recycled. Like I said, somewhere around 100, give or take, it loads up and starts bleeding over and has to be gotten rid of. So that's kind of the way it works. But yeah, yeah, that's why we have people with deja vu of living other people's lives, because it's bleeding over. Their particular soul flash drive that they're working off of is getting old, and it's time to get a new one. But yeah, and then here's the other part that's really cool about the other side and that flash drive you get. Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of shit we're working on over there. Yeah, yeah, we think we know it all. We don't. All right, there is some major, major research done on the other side. You want to know what the biggest one is right now? And they've been working on it for years and years and years. They're trying to replicate the ocean. Yeah, yeah, up in the higher levels of heaven. You can't have it in heaven. That's ground only, and yeah, people, yeah, it won't work. But we're working on it, and we're trying to make it as realistic as can be. But it's still not quite there. A lot of research that needs to be done, because the physics that are up there are different. And see, what we call the law of physics, see, it really is here. It's a law. You can't break it. You cannot adjust it. It is literally a law of physics. We know for a fact, we put this kind of energy in, we're going to get that out. That's it, no matter what. We can prove it over and over and over and over again. And if you want to, we'll prove it again. Up there, laws are flexible. Malleable is the best way he says to put it. And the creativity, the dreaming that it takes to conquer those laws is the big research, the big developments, the big adventure. See, there's mystery on both sides. Yeah, you'd think you'd had it all. We think we knew it all on the other side. We don't. We're still working on it. Yeah, it's under construction. Yeah. Not as bad as this side. This side is totally under construction all the friggin' time. We can't seem to keep anything together here. That's because that's how it's designed. That side, we can keep it together. But coming up with the real combination of making it realistic, that ocean thing is a really, really big chunk. Everybody's in on that one, with the latest developments and what have you, because that is one thing that we don't have up there, is the a realistic water and ocean, which everyone from boot camp misses. They want an ocean really bad up there. So we're working on it. And that's what they're working on. And so most likely, if you're really into science and growing your mind, yeah, you'll probably be working on it too. It's a work in progress. There's other things. There's many other things. See, we can't really understand what they're trying to build up there, because it's like trying to say we want to build an ocean and you've never seen one. What do you mean? Ocean? What the hell's an ocean? So for me to have a word to give you of some of the stuff they are trying to build won't work, because we've never seen it. We don't even know what the hell it is or what it's supposed to do. So that's not going to help too much. But the ocean one, that's one we can understand, and that's one that we really do have in work, in progress up there. They want to have an ocean. They want to be able to sail on it. And we do have a rough thing going on it, but it's definitely not the same thing. So remember, get your fill of the ocean down here, because you do not have it up there yet. We're working on it, but it is It's the best way to explain it is, I guess he says, look at it as we're looking for 4K resolution, and we're currently like black and white. All right, so yeah, that's the best way to understand how our ocean works up there. It's black and white. We really want 4K, and that's those laws that we have to violate and evaluate and work because physics are different up there. And coming up with the right answers to that is going to come from a dreamer. They don't know how to do it. No humanity has done it yet. We might. But that's just one of them projects. And that's just on that side. And it works because we have a super powerful flash drive storing everything we do and remembering it. That we won't have those issues of, I got to go to sleep. I'm tired. I can't think. No, you can sit there and think all day long. It does not ever fade. You just don't have to worry about adjusting them rabbit ears. See, here we do. Here, that damn rabbit ears, the longer you're awake, the more, you start to lose it. And it gets to the point where, dude, I can't even think anymore. I got to go to sleep. Yeah, I have got to get some sleep. Yeah, get some damn sleep. Okay? You need your REM cycles. Everyone needs their REM cycles. It really is about adjusting the rabbit ears. If you neglect them, you pay for it. And we just can't do that. It's just not one of those laws we can violate down here. We think we could, but the outcomes of those were pretty crazy, weren't they? Yeah. We figured out, yeah, they need sleep. But no, we cannot go without sleep. Plain and simple. You'll have a crazy animal running with no soul attached after a certain period of time. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. But, you don't want to trust me on that one. You can get into the science and find out. You'll see that, we've long known that we need REM sleep. Now, we just didn't know why. Now we know why. And we also know why things are reincarnated in our lives sometimes. Doesn't happen that often. It really isn't that common of a deal. But, it does happen. And now it's explained. I'll be back with some more.